Yo, you can inherit your father's wives? That's crazy. Alright, what is going on, folks? Yo, we're here to jump into another episode of Jaadugar, A Witch in Mongolia. Last episode, I really liked it. Particularly the setup with the Khan, you know, considering setting up a home rather than living the nomadic lifestyle and becoming a hub or a center for trade to make their people more prosperous. And the idea of a home and a settled place is not something that was accepted. So to think that, you know, think about this. A lot of people are fighting wars to this day. And by the way, I'm not here to pick a side because this could be very sensitive or controversial, but a lot of people are fighting wars to this day because they each lay claim to a particular territory and they say it's theirs. But you know, that comes when you have a sense of, this is my home, this is the home of so-and-so, this is why it's ours. So throughout all of history, from what I've known, is people were like that. I always knew of nomadic nomadic peoples. I don't know how nomadic the Vikings were. I think they went and pillaged and then came back to their home. So the point is, I thought that was interesting or neat. And people were like, oh, a home? Settle down, stop traveling, you know. Shout out to, I shouldn't say shout out, I'm just collecting my thoughts as I talked, but there is something to life about the whole planet is yours. And maybe that's probably why the Mongols are out there conquering, because it's like, yo, the whole planet is ours, so we're gonna go over there, and if you guys are there, then we're gonna body you guys and make you one of our people as we continue to travel and enjoy what this planet has to offer. Anyways, interesting concept, and it seems that the Khan was forward thinking, and I suspect that his people are not ready for his progressive thinking, so to speak, you know. Anyways, if people are like, oh, I bet you're referring to this place or you're referring to this place, there is a lot of people who think that this particular land belongs to them. You know, we have a war in Russia and Ukraine over similar sorts. Just last year, we had Pakistan and India having a border dispute. We obviously know Israel is constantly also having border disputes. The United States was looking at Greenland and we're like, oh, I think we want to make that ours. And then we're like, psych, we're going over here in this part of the world. We got China looking at territory, and they're like, this has always been ours, so this is just ours. We're just going to formally, you know, settle it, and it's always a thing. So what I'm saying does not belong to one particular country. Everybody, you know, is looking at what's theirs and what their borders are. So when I make these points, it's not to be facetious, it's not to make a joke, it's not to even choose a side. It's just to draw a parallel to current events and, you know, have a high-level conversation about it. So if you hear remarks and it gets into your feelings and you can't handle it, I don't know what to say about you, but, you know, that's all I got. So let's jump into it. I almost want to root for the guy in a sense, you know? He's really doing the best for his people. Hold it. That's funny. Yeah, the reason, you know, despite a people being liked or disliked, there is still good and bad people within every group, you know? My mom always said Jesus chose 12 and one was a devil, one was a traitor. There's always bad apples. And a lot of them could be bad apples, but they're still like good people. So when you see me watching this, I'm like, I feel like that's a good Khan. But he still might be the enemy of your people. You know what I mean? I could say that's a great president. But why is he a great president, Lee? Well, he successfully conquered the people over there and ended the war. Great president. But for you, it's like, well, he's a mongrel and a tyrant because this was ours and your president took it from us. You know what I mean? Anyways. Yeah, he's been looking for your ass. Karaku!
うるさい。働け。モンゴルでは読み書きを重要だと思ってない人が多くてね。
So they don't have men who can do it. They're not big on education. They just want to fight. You do. Oh. Ooh. Because she knew her books. It could have been one of y'all books.
熱して混ぜて作り出すんです。アルイクシールを。
あるイクシー
Is that the same word as elixir?
万能薬みたいなものでしょうか。モゲ様、ねえそれ何でも治せる薬ってこと？
And you just said you can read it. This poor girl.
私の次女ファーティマでございます。ボラクチンカテン。
Oh, this guy who's dying.
この人がモンゴル皇帝カトゥン。私なんで連れてこられたんだろう。
That's been a girl? Am I tripping?
弾薬を
すみません。
That sick person's a girl?
私はただアラビア語の本が読めると思う。
下がりなさい。わざわざ悪かった。
Oh, instantly got out of it.
ボラクチンは誰かに毒を飲まされてる。見ただろ、あんなに痩せ細。
You saw how emancipated she was and how sore ridden her skin? Oh, that's a woman for sure.
皮膚もただれて。毒って。
I messed up last episode because they introduced that person and I didn't catch it.
その弾薬を飲めば肉体は黄金のごとく不朽のものに変わるとか。
No one believes this stuff anymore.
だものは皆毒にやられて命を縮めました。
Oh.
とっくの昔に廃れた試みですよ。
確かに毒って言ったんだ。
それだけではなんとも。
But she's taking it anyways.
ければいいじゃない。大カトゥンなら得られるでしょ。どれげね。帰るわよ、ファーティマ。
Fatima?
放っておいたらいいのよ。あんな不気味な人。
She don't seem too airy to me.
随分年上なんですね。
また義理の。
Ah.
ボラクチンとモゲ。
There it is. That's what I wanted. Boraqchin and Muge were married to Genghis Khan. I mean, she was also married to Genghis Khan. But Genghis Khan is dead.
相続した。
Yo, you can inherit your father's wives? That's crazy. Especially if they're, obviously, the excitement is a non-biological mother. That's crazy.
と実の母以外の母親を息子がめと。
That's what I'm talking about.
ここでは。
That's crazy. It's like one of those things I wouldn't have been even, like, I can't say the thoughts that are in my mind. But it's like, yeah, Dad, go out there. Because if anything happens to you, that's gonna be mine. Wow.
ボラクチン。息子もいないし。
She has no sons.
大きくはない。
Ah.
少女あの人が大カトゥーンなのかわからないわ。
その弾薬を。
その通り。
弾薬を
Did you figure it out?
かして
The pan?
アルイクシール。
Elixir.
材料は水銀、硫黄。
何か考えがあるのね。
魔の力を貸してくださいませ。
Lend me your power. This the pan?
アルイクシール、あるいは
なぜまたその話を
あなた様。
Orochimaru.
違いますか？
Of course, Orochimaru trying to live forever and is dying in his body.
初めてあなた様を見た時からピンときていました。察しますに、パンから生まれる赤い石で、東方では竜王という。
Sandera.
やはりですか。古代の医師ヒポクラテスによれば、
Hypocrites.
取り続ければ毒となります。食が細り、皮膚がただれ、出来物ができ、
Oh.
あなた様のように。
じゃなくて自分で飲んでたってこと？
なんだモゲ、そんな風に思っていたのか。
I felt like we knew that you chose to take it.
その棚の引き出しを開けてごらん。
The doctor told her what they was doing.
どうしてこんなの飲んだのさ。
不老不死ですか？
I remember there was a homie that was talking about immortality maybe like 3 episodes back.
これをお飲みください、ボラクチン様。
A storm.
何これ？
邪大師です。
邪大師
ものじゃないよ。
いいえ、れっきとした毒消しの薬です。
I remember that.
呪いなどかけてないだろう
A
な。
curse.
おしまに見えますか？
Aww. He's using an innocent face. Like, what else do you have to lose? You've been drinking weird stuff, so. That one thing is gonna cure her?
されましたら、またお呼びください。については、その時に。
She sound evil.
ゲネ様がペルシア人の医者を探してくださったおかげで鉱山の誇りのことが分かったの。様に近づこうなんて考えが甘かったの。が私たちを信頼すれば一つ道が開けましょう。私たちの道ね。
Don't betray Torgany. Those other people might hear. Some are 12:30. I lost track of how much time has gone by.
ほどなくモンゴル帝国による金国への進出。
Jin Dynasty. An expedition. I like that kind of phrasing. Yo, I'm going on an expedition. You mean murder? You're gonna murder a whole bunch of people on the other side? Expedition. Sounds better.
モーゲ
Oh, look who's standing around walking. Wow.
ああ、この通りだ。
ファーティマのおかげだね。
Fatima.
Soだな。
Fatima. This is a wise group, though.
手でございます。改めてファーティマ殿のお話を伺いたいと。
次の年
Following year.
都解放をところが
死者が殺された。
引き返しますか。
いや、
Yep.
通り南へ進む。内容が何だろうと。
それでは南宋が黙っておりますまい。
南宋も征服すりゃいい。
Oh,
南宋も征服すりゃいい。
oh. Yo, this is so cool. Oh. Crazy. Crazy. The way people was fighting wars back then. Actually, ain't nothing's changed. It's still crazy.
トルイ軍は関所を突破し
マモ、俺たちの敵ではなかったな。
大カーンもお喜びになるでしょう。
He did it.
きっと喜んでくれるぞ。
He did it. Sorry if you don't like that history. I'm following this anime. I'm gonna pretend it's not real for the purpose of enjoyment.
どうかトルイをお守り
That's a
ください。
Christian god, if I'm tripping.
まあ神様になんてこと言うの。私もトルイが戦いで負けるなんて思わないわ。
No, that was silly of me. That can't be a Christian god. It can't be.
逆死を気にする人なんていないわよ。
Totally his youngest son.
ならいいですけど。
That's a cross, though, right? That's a cross, though. I don't know. And these wives come from all over the place, so she could have came from an area where they worshipped, where they were Christian.
お願いします。
I don't know. That looks good. Ooh, that's crusty. I want a nice pizza right now, but butter.
だよ。
ありがとうございます。どうぞドレゲネ様。
Uram.
ですからウルムはバターに作り変えます。
Uram can,
今シーズンは
so it can be used to make butter.
すみません。行ってまいります。
How do you feel about this Torgane? I don't know. She's lonely.
別にいいけど。
Aww. She feels lonely. She likes Fatima's company.
この世
That's my
は
read.
ブアンもボラクチン様も金国を倒した先のことを
Uh-huh.
広い世界が見えているんだわ。
Yes, they are. A broader view of the world.
どうしたファーティマ。
以前陳海様は書記官が足りないと言っていました。今やモンゴルは世界中の人や知識
Oh, that's true.
それはモンゴルが手に入れた知識人
We're killed?
トルイ家のものになっているからなのだ。
何かならないんですか？
大カーンに弟の財産を
You would have the great Khan pilfer his own brother's property. I see his brother has the largest army, so he's getting the largest rewards off of everything. So his brother totally just keeps getting more and more powerful. Oh, he has all the scholars.
すみません。
Wow.
知力にも偏りがある。
There's an intellectual and a military imbalance.
好都合だわ。いいのでしょうか？がトルイ家に集まっているなんて。
であればこそ
家と協力することが大事なんだよね。
Mm-hmm. Don't
トルイ
say
様
nothing
も
crazy.
同じ思いでしょうか。
もげ、悪いが外してくれるか。
Fatima's trying to sow a seed.
私はお前のような娘を見たことがなかった。お前は何者だ？
Yeah, this is a smart person.
当然ですわ。
Fatima.
私はソルコクタニ様のもとにおりましたから、お気をつけください。あの方は明らかに大カーンにすることも、ご自分が大カトゥーンになること。
ソルコクタニが。そう
This is
か。
dangerous.
心に留めておく。
Dangerous.
なぜそれを私に打ち明けたのだ、ファーティマ。
Fatima.
ただでは置かないぞ。
Yeah, this is
大
dangerous.
丈夫。できるわ。
Can you?
人の考えることは、私にはなんとなくわか
Yeah.
る。持つ人はきっと少なくない。だからこそこの人は自分の才能に
So she clings to her own acumen.
おごたい様とあなた様に希望を見ました。
Oh.
お二人の賢明さこそこの世界を滑るに
There you go. There you go. Glaze them. Her own acumen. Glaze them.
そう思うか。
もちろんです
Mochiro des?
とかと思ったけど、案外扱いやすいわね。
I also thought she was crafty.
たまに報告しなくちゃ。
Uh-oh.
私バター作ってて、でも慣れてなくて、
And?
血がまだ残ってて。
And?
手伝うわ。
Okay.
トレゲネ様後でいっか。
I feel uneasy about that. I don't know why. Where's Lady Torgene?
トレゲネ様
What is happening?
そう緊張するな、ドレゲネ。お前に話したいことがある。
Oh, cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. She didn't go to Lady Torgene right away. Oh, that's crazy. Good, 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 good. Fatima got in over her head with that one. She thought she had her handled. I heard them plotting, so I'm like, yeah, that Katon, the lady just now who was sick, I think of her as a crafty one. I think of her as that way. I don't think she's so easy placated. So I'm actually a little nervous by Fatima's scheming, but I don't know what to say about it. And if like, why don't you have anything to say about it? It's very simple. When I'm dealing with a character or a person, I evaluate what their goals are. Fatima, I don't even know how much she clings to life. She is stuck on revenge. And if it wasn't for the revenge, I don't even know if she would have lived. She's also in a point of her life where she can accept the status quo and just have a happy life. But she does not want to have the doesn't want to accept the status quo. She wants this book, and she wants to cause chaos and have the Khan fall. She has no power. She doesn't have superpowers. She's not a great warrior. She doesn't have super strength. So all she can do is listen, be cunning, and plant the seeds. It's actually not that easy to do. It's actually not that easy. And for the most part, I have to accept that the slave Fatima is generally in over her head. But that's just the nature of the story. So I don't cringe at Fatima's decisions because I understand her motivations. And I understand how little she has to work with, you know? And that's just what I got to deal with. So this was an interesting story. But I don't have anything crazy to say or crazy to speculate. I actually am mad at that cliffhanger. It's a nasty one. It's an absolute nasty one. I also like Lady Torgene a little more. I mean, I've always liked her, but I saw a little vulnerability in her, a little bit of loneliness. She is trusting Fatima, and I know Fatima won't die. At least I don't think she's gonna die because she is the character we follow. So, you know, it's just, we'll see what happens to Lady Torgene for supporting her. And then we also learn more about Toli's, not Toli, Toli's. Yeah. We learn more about Toli. Yeah, that's his name. He's not the Khan. I already knew he had a massive military advantage, but to have a massive military and the knowledge, oh, this dude should. No. I still think they chose the right Khan. They chose the person who is the Khan right now. I think he is the right one. I think he is. Unfortunately, this power imbalance could be a problem, but because if no one spreads the seeds of chaos, it was just going to work out, or it would work out. So anyways, I had nothing to say. I was just, going through my thoughts and seeing if I had anything of value to say, and there's a whole lot of rambling. So I'm going to head on out. I'll see you guys next week. Subscribe if you guys haven't. If you like these videos, please don't be a stranger. Comment. I like to read what you guys have to say. All right, guys. Peace. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got your boy Rock Lee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.